This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. The Thai Hoteliers Association reports a huge drop in hotel occupancy across the country following the expiration of the subsidised programme for Thai nationals in accommodation and food, which encouraged domestic travel. The domestic travel programme certainly held the industry together, while there were very few non-Thais coming here. But as the world, and of course Thailand, recovers from the COVID era, the programme has been phased out. Poor timing in some ways, as the low season approaches and the number of tourists from overseas will drop. Of equal issue is the potential for authorities to again clamp down on unlicensed guest houses, as they did prior to COVID, a move encouraged by those in the hotel industry. Across the country, guest houses are seen as a cheap accommodation alternative and are likely to become more popular following the demise of the subsidy programme. Thailand's Cyanide Sara, accused of being the nation's most prolific of murderers, will see her case forwarded to the prosecutor's office by the week's end. Real name Sarah Rat, she's accused of poisoning over 15 people for financial gain, and as documents are finalised for prosecutors. So too is the paperwork containing whatever evidence there is against her former husband, a now ex-police officer. She's been held in custody since April and is unlikely to see the light of day again, except through prison cell bars. All parties involved in the planned coalition government have confirmed support for the Marriage Equality Bill, which is expected to go into effect this year, once Parliament reopens. The bill would allow same-gender marriages and thus give partners similar rights to traditional couples, such as inheritance, decision-making and joint investment. What it doesn't cover is the adoption of children or the right to surrogacy. Those rights, though, may well be added at a later date. To date, same-gender couples could hold traditional marriage ceremonies which are not legally recognised and gave neither partner any legal rights. The change? Well, it could see long queues at ampurs, as thousands are expected to get formally hitched very quickly. In Suratani, immigration police have continued their clampdown on illegal immigrants and those whose visas have expired. Armed with address registrations, information from locals and their own visa records, the catch count is rising and includes landlords who didn't register non-Thai tenants with immigration, as is required by law, along with Americans, a Burmese, a German and Russian, all on overstays. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, a foreigner driving a 650cc big bike lost his life this week on Second Road. The 3 a.m. crash did not involve any other vehicles, and witnesses say he was driving at an excess speed, didn't take the slight bend and crashed instead into the curb and then a signpost. No name has been released until families notified, and a full post-mortem is being carried out in Bangkok as police review CCTV recordings. A fire within a slum area in Naklua was being investigated this week. The closely built shantytown saw a fire start in a wooden house and quickly develop as it spread. The fire brigade doused flames, but nothing was left of the home or contents, leaving many without any possessions. Representatives of the mayor's office visited yesterday, donating cash and goods to the family as they too assessed the fire and the potential of future fires in the area, where homes are extremely close and poorly built. Police arrested a 30-year-old tattoo artist in the city after he lost his temper with his wife when he discovered her messaging other men online. It seems he also spotted a photograph of her on her phone with another man. That, according to reports, drove him to take out a gun registered to her and shoot. By the time medics arrived, she was beyond saving. He was found alongside his 2 children before being taken away by police. And Walking Street is to lose its poles. Not the chrome type, of course, but the telegraph poles that have supported the photogenic mass of power and phone cables for decades. As cabling is now underground, so the previously used cables were being removed and the poles will disappear over the next months. All as part of the underground cabling project, which has been ongoing here in the city for years. Slowly but surely it's working. And with the Met Office promising another cool day, highs of just 32 dropping down to 28, with a good chance of rain in our region, but not necessarily in our city. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.